Hey. I hope you're thriving on this Thursday. It's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah, and today I have not one, not two, not three, but five remote opportunities to share with y'all. And these are all really great in their own right. Now, the first hot lead, just to give you a preview of what I have, is a non-phone based claims data entry role. So I am very excited to get into the details. I'm not going to delay. You guys already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell if you're interested in hearing about the latest remote companies and opportunities. If you're trying to start your remote career, then this really is the place to be, because that's all we talk about over here. So lock it on in. I'm glad to have you. And now that you've taken care of that business, we're ready to jump in. All right, you guys. So going ahead here and jumping on in because I have 5 companies to share with y'all. So I got to get through these so you can, explore these companies further. The first company that I want to highlight is a company called Team Focus Insurance. And this company specializes in insurance technology. And you can learn a lot about them on their homepage as well as their Glassdoor. They are based out of Sunrise, Florida, a sizable company. And it seems like people enjoy their time here. Now, if you want to find their career information, you would just want to scroll down, and at the bottom under company, you'll see where it says careers. And from there, you can, read up on them, and we want to see their career opportunities. And they have several available. Some of them are available US wide, and some of them are location dependent in specific states. So I would just peruse through their careers, see if they have something for you. And the one that I'm going to highlight is available in just about all states. So jumping on into the career that I wanted to highlight, this is for their auto claims processor contract position. This is a 3 to 6 month project. It's available US wide with the exception, with the exception of California, Colorado, New York, or Washington. If you're not in those states listed, then you are good to go. Now, really quickly, just allow me to get on my soapbox because we come over here not only to learn about these companies, but to understand this remote career search so that we can have success. And I know yesterday I talked about a video about temp jobs. If you didn't watch it, I'm going to tell you about it again and tell you to go watch it because this is a temp position. This is a 3 to 6 month contract role where you are going to be claims processing. Okay, you're going to be processing claim files to locate specific data points. You're going to have to accurately enter and update those claims details into spreadsheets, ensure that all the information is there, all of the stuff is, meeting the standards, prepare those files for review, and that they, meet those company policies. So if you're like, Delilah, this sounds really good, but it's only a 3 to 6 month project. Well, this is what I would say. Because temp roles can be great for, getting something right now and helping you boost your resume for the things that you do in the future, I would still explore this company and this opportunity further. The thing about temp roles that I really appreciate is a lot of times they're not trying to do 50 different interview rounds and make you jump through hoops. They're actually very motivated to get people on board so that they can move forward. And so this can actually be the foot in the door opportunity that a lot of us are seeking. And if you're like, Delilah, tell me more, I'm going to make that video pop up. Watch that video after you watch this because I really want to encourage more people to pursue temp positions if you haven't been having success with those like full-time, steady state, direct hire roles that we all really want. It's just those are a little bit more competitive, and a lot of times people aren't thinking about these contract roles if you have the schedule and the ability to do contract. Now, if you're like, Delilah, I need something that's not going to end in 3 to 6 months, then that's fine. But if you're someone who has flexibility, like maybe you're a student, you're a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're a caregiver, you're taking care of somebody, you're retired, you have that flexibility to do a contract role and it wouldn't ruin your life when the contract ends, look into that. So anyway, back to this, okay? I can't help myself. I got to get on that soapbox a lot. Okay, so back to this. We know that you're going to be doing claims data. And so to qualify, you need a minimum of 2 years of experience as a customer service rep or in a related claims role, audit problem solving experience in claims involving automobile negligence and subrogation is preferred, not required, and then familiarity with negligence, liability assessments, and injury severity terminology. And so preferred experience initiate payments for approved claims and organize and maintain accurate, up-to-date digital records. So if you're like, hey, Delilah, this is me, and I like what they got going on, and this seems like a great company and all of that, then you would definitely want to explore this company and this opportunity further. And you can put your best foot forward using the remote resume builder software. We have so many pre-filled ATS optimized templates that help you put your best foot forward with these companies. You would just choose the template, it's already filled out, you duplicate it, and then you would take and leave and change what you want to take and leave and change. And then boom, you're ready to download. And you can try it out for $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. And the template that I would recommend would be, I think I would go for either, if I'm coming from customer service and I've never done claims, I would do customer service 1 or 2. But if I have done claims before, I would for sure use the insurance claims template because it's perfect for it. And then maybe if you're like, well, I haven't done claims, but I've worked in insurance, you could use the insurance customer service resume template and then customize it from there. So you have a lot of options. I would just recommend going with the template that best matches what you're already doing. And I would get my application in and I would put my best foot forward with that resume template. So now let's move on to company number 2. So moving along here, company number 2 is a company called Clear Captions, and I have shared this company multiple times. What this company does is they specialize in a phone that makes the words the callers are saying pop up on the screen. It's great for the hard of hearing and for people who are elderly because it starts to get difficult to understand what people are saying sometimes. You might lose your hearing, and this makes it possible for people to communicate effectively. So I'm a real big fan of their product, and I know that this is definitely necessary. Now you can learn more by perusing their homepage as well as going to their Glassdoor, and they are based out of California. People really enjoy working here, and that's wonderful for us to see. Now if you want to find their careers info, you can just go to the top where it says About Us, and under that you'll see where it says Careers, and from there you can learn more about the company, their vision and culture, what they have to offer. They've won awards, they have great benefits, all of the things that we want to see. So what I would do is I would go to View Open Roles, and then from there we would see the available opportunities and we could search further. Now the lead that I wanted to share is for their client care specialist remote opportunity, and this was just posted. And what they're looking for is, it says, are you passionate about making a real difference in the lives of others? Do you thrive in a role where building relationships and solving problems with care matter more than rushing through calls? If so, we invite you to join us as a client care specialist, where your work directly impacts the independence and well-being of seniors and their caregivers. This is not your ordinary contact center role. It is about changing lives one connection at a time. And so they talk more about the company, and they let us know that the client care specialist will work in a customer service environment, responding to inbound customer assistance and general inquiries related to our caption service. This includes account maintenance and training. And so this is a remote work from home position reporting to the CEX operations supervisor. So you're going to be taking those inbound calls as well as chats, and then you're going to respond and manage those inbound customer inquiries daily. You're going to work closely with Clear Captions customers to provide feature training, meet weekly, monthly metrics related to service level performance and customer satisfaction, manage customer contacts within Salesforce, and other duties will include general account maintenance such as updating customer records. And so the kind of people that they're looking for are people who are versatile, excited about working in a fast-paced environment, innate problem solvers, takes initiative, talented individuals with a growth mindset, and aligns with the company's core values. And so to qualify, you just need to have a high school diploma or equivalent, a minimum of 3 years customer service experience, basic telephony troubleshooting experience, customer installation support experience, minimum 2 years of technical support experience in a call center environment or proven technical ability. So if you've never done that in a call center environment, you would just need to prove that, hey, I'm tech savvy, okay? I can help people. And remember, you're going to be helping mostly elderly people. So you got to be patient and you got to be able to explain because you're doing this over the phone. You're helping them troubleshoot and, use this software, this technology, this phone. So that's what you're going to be doing. So if this sounds good to you, and I like this role a lot, I really do. I think this is a great opportunity. Then you would want to research this company and put your best foot forward with the remote resume builder software. And the customer service 1 or 2 resume templates would be great here. And I always have to point out, just because you're applying to a bunch of customer service roles does not mean you submit the same customer service resume. Keep in mind that every customer service role wants something a little bit different. Now, if you're someone who's like, hey, I'm more tech savvy, like I've been doing a lot of tech support, you absolutely would want to use the tech support resume template. But maybe you're coming from like a call center that had nothing to do with tech. Well, if you are tech savvy, you would then want to, customize these customer service templates to include where you got that tech savviness from, what you can do, what you're comfortable with, versus using the tech support one, which is all just heavy tech this, tech that. So always customize and always make sure that you're looking through the lead to help guide you with what you tell them. So you can try out these templates again for just $1 during our try before you buy trial. And remember, we have cover letter templates to go with these. So always submit a resume and a cover letter. That helps you add razzle dazzle and put your best foot forward. And now let's move on to company number 3. So moving along here, company number 3 is a company called AG1. Now you may be familiar with their other name before they rebranded. Their name was Athletic Greens, and then they had like a rebrand to AG1. I've actually been a customer of theirs for years, and it is a pretty pricey supplement, but I always enjoyed it. I'm on some other ones now, but I enjoyed it. And so that's what this company does. They provide like basically a nutrition supplement drink. And so if you want to learn more about them, you can go to their Glassdoor. You can see that they're based out of New York and they have great reviews. They have a good rating. So that's awesome. To go to their careers, all you would need to do is just scroll down here to the bottom. They've got a lot of info for us. And then we can see where it says careers. And then we can learn more about them, their company culture, they're hiking, they're athletic, they're moving and grooving. That's what they're all about. So to learn more about their open roles, we would just go here. And then now that we have done that, we can see what they have available. Now, the opportunity that I wanted to highlight is their customer happiness ambassador. And what you're doing in this US-based role, so you can be anywhere within the US, you're going to report to the director of customer happiness operations. The customer happiness ambassador is entrusted to engage with AG1's most loyal and high-value customers while navigating our most complex and high-stakes campaigns, issue types, and touch points across all customer communication channels. And so you're going to deliver exceptional concierge level support to AG1 members, serve as a trusted partner to our most loyal, long-standing, and high-value customers. So, they're telling us you're not just going to be talking to everybody, you're going to have a focus on the people who really do a lot of buying. That's what they're trying to say. And then transform every interaction to a loyalty building opportunity, own complex high impact escalations, act as a liaison with internal stakeholders, partner cross-functionally across AG1, proactively gather and surface customer insights, contribute to broader strategic initiatives, and consistently meet or exceed performance metrics. So you would need 3 to 5 years of experience in a customer-focused role, ideally within tier 3 or elite customer support teams. So that's what I'm saying. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill customer service role. They're looking for people who you do very good customer service. Like maybe you were doing sort of like, I wouldn't say luxury, but think about like if you were in like luxury retail, or maybe you were in a high touch customer environment, anything high touch. That would be equivalent to what they're looking for. So not just like, hey, I called and I got someone random, but like you were the person who was really like making sure you handled everything, crossing those T's, dotting those I's. So they talk more about the qualifications and essentially what I just said, like a high touch environment, you pay impeccable attention to detail, which they put here, exceptional communication skills because you're dealing with like their high value customers. That's what they're looking for. So you get really competitive benefits and things. And we can see that this is definitely a role that would require, being seasoned in this because of all the things that they're going to hook us up with. So if you're interested, I would put my best foot forward and I would actually recommend using the administrative coordinator template because you're not just talking to customers. There's a little bit more involved in being an administrative coordinator. Sometimes you're dealing with just internal, sometimes you're dealing with both external and internal. This would definitely work because there's a lot of timeliness and handling and coordinating and liaising that is involved in this role, and this template would get that across. So I would pair that with the administrative coordinator cover letter template and be on my merry way. And now let's move on to the fourth company. So moving along, the fourth company spotlight is for a company called Prime Therapeutics. I have shared this company many times in the past, and this company has great things going on. People really enjoy working here. Pretty large company, and they are in healthcare and hospital services. So they were formed in 1998 by two Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans. So that's the origin of Prime Therapeutics. And so getting back to their homepage, you can learn lots of information about them. If you scroll down here under company, you'll see careers. And from there, you can learn more about the company, what they've got going on. And so we want to see what do they have available. So we would just go to this section right here, and now we can see what they have available, and they have a lot of opportunities open. Getting into the role that I wanted to highlight, this is for their administrative assistant 2 role. This is a full-time position and it's available US wide. And so what you're doing is you're going to provide dedicated administrative support to an assigned function at Prime. This position will manage calendars, travel arrangements, coordinate expenses, and conduct other various administrative duties on behalf of a Prime leader and their department. So this is another one of those high touch, you're going to be managing someone who's in the leadership division at the company, and you're going to make sure that you're scheduling their appointments, booking their calendar, handling documents and maintaining policies, supporting the department, tracking things, capturing and distributing meeting minutes. So you're going to be like that office manager person, and you're going to have a focus on, one of the people in leadership. So to qualify, you need a high school diploma, 3 years of work experience in administrative department coordination, and must be eligible to work in the United States. So this is a great opportunity. And if you're interested in moving forward and learning more about this company, then I recommend putting my best foot forward. And there are a couple of templates that I would recommend. Now, the executive assistant resume template would actually be a very good fit because you are going to be managing someone in leadership, and you're also going to be doing like office manager duties. So you could use this one and customize, or you could use the administrative coordinator and customize. So if you're starting off with this one, you would be adding the details about being able to, handle multiple calendars and whatnot. And this does incorporate that, but you would want to be specific about, multiple calendars, leadership, that kind of thing. If you were to use the executive assistant, you would then want to customize, letting them know that, hey, I can also do the office management stuff, not just be someone's like executive assistant. So you have options there, and it all depends on what your starting off point is. Are you more of an executive assistant, or are you more of an administrative coordinator? So moving along to the fifth and final company. This company is called CBRE. They are in real estate, and I have had the pleasure of sharing them multiple times. Now, if you're not familiar, you can go to their Glassdoor, and this is a huge company. Amazing rating for having as many reviews as they do. And they are based out of Texas, and they are in commercial real estate. So that's awesome. You can learn more about them by just scrolling down, and you will see their careers at the bottom. And when you select that, you can see lots of information about them. That's what we want to see. And we can also explore their open positions by going there. And when we do that, we will be taken to their careers page where we can explore further. Now, the career opportunity that I want to highlight is for their transaction coordinator. And this was also recently posted. It's available US wide. And they say what you'll do, you'll prepare vouchers used to collect the commissions due to the company, manage all listing and deal files in compliance with real estate regulations, create files for all executed listing and commission agreements, maintain property signs inventory, assist with managing the trust accounts for earnest monies, obtain necessary verifications of contingencies to adhere to company revenue recognition policies, use existing procedures to solve straightforward problems, impact through clearly defined duties, methods, and tasks, and deliver own output by following defined procedures and processes. So this is a lot of, just making sure that the engine runs well. And this role doesn't focus on taking inbound calls or making outbound calls. Now, of course, you're going to have to communicate, but this would be what we consider a non-phone based role. And you will know that based off of the duties. The duties are all clerical, computer work, handling files, making sure this thing is done right, making sure this thing meets compliance. That's what you're looking for when you're trying to avoid those phone-based roles. So will you ever have to pick up a phone? Absolutely. I've never not had to pick up a phone at work, but is the phone glued to your ear? No, it is not. And that's what we're looking for. So to qualify, you need a high school diploma or GED with up to 2 years of job-related experience. A bachelor's degree is a plus. Commercial real estate experience or transaction experience is preferred. Ability to follow basic work routines, communication skills, working knowledge of Microsoft Office, strong organizational skills, and basic math skills. So this is a great opportunity. You just need to be in the US and be eligible to work. And if this is you, then I would put my best foot forward and I would use that administrative coordinator template. This one's getting called on a lot, just like the customer service one. But remember, no 2 times do we submit the same one. This company has an emphasis on real estate and the things that they mentioned. So if this sounds good to you, then consider signing up for the software. You can get access for just $1 during our 7-day try before you buy trial. After that, it's only $37 per month to make unlimited resumes and cover letters. Use all the templates you want. And as soon as you sign up, you're going to get a login to your own private dashboard that looks like this. So as soon as you sign up, email 1 is going to have your login. Here you go. And then email 2 is going to have a login to my Teachable School where we show you how to use the software. It only takes a few minutes to watch those tutorials. It's a very simple software. It's user friendly. And then email 3 is a link to our support desk. That way you have it handy if you ever need to reach out to us about the software or questions about your subscription. We are here for you. So we're in the support desk 7 days a week. We fully support our customers and products. You never have to worry about being ghosted. Okay, that's not what we do here. We're professionals, okay? And we're here to support you with your remote work search. So sign up. I think you're going to find a lot of benefit out of this ATS optimized software. Link is in the description box below. Next up on the resources list is Extra Leads Club. You guys, all of these leads came from Extra Leads Club. And what Extra Leads Club is a database of all of the hottest remote opportunities every single weekday. So we add about 40. And you would just go into Extra Leads Club app, see what we have available, and then you can move forward with researching these companies and opportunities because all of that information is there. So you can save time and get results. And lots of people have said, Delilah, thank you for creating Extra Leads Club because now I have an interview. Now I have a job. And I found the lead in the company through Extra Leads Club. So try it out. It's only $1 during a 7-day trial and it's only $10 per month. And you get hundreds of leads that are verified for that $10 a month. It really is a steal of a deal. And last but certainly not least is my Amazon storefront. I receive a small commission if you get anything from my Amazon storefront. Just about anything you can name for your home office is already here. And I'm always talking about the computer packages. You can get the whole hookup for the low. And they have so many options for whichever budget you are on. So consider my Amazon storefront, consider joining Extra Leads Club today, and consider getting your application in using the remote resume builder software. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.